You know, unless you don't believe in the virus, because that's like a logical thing to not believe in a virus. What's going on, guys? Andrew here with yet again another natural reaction. How the freak's it going, Billy friends? It's good to see you. Really good to see you. Especially those, well, Billy friends out there. How the freak's it going? It's been a long time. And hey, ready for the 4th year interview today. So if you're new here, go down there and click that subscribe button for me, because I've got plenty of daily content for you, and I'm pretty much looking at things that you folks suggest. Yes, you silly. So go down there and click that button and let's be internet friends and let me know what you want to see. And hey, I'm also on the Instagrams at The Real Natural Reaction if you're into that sort of thing. Anyway, if you clicked on this, you know we're taking another look here at Miss Billie Eilish, and today it's an interview, taking a break from the music, but I'm super excited about it. I feel like it was just yesterday when we took a look at the 3rd year interview, so that's exciting. I don't know. Special shout outs to people in those comments like Horse Hollerer on the Instagrams mentioned, check out this freaking interview, and to Horse Hollerer I say, hey, here, I'm about to check it out. How's that sound? And of course, Michelle Guerrera on the Instagrams mentioned it, as well as the always lovely Valentina Erhan. And they also, Michelle Guerrera and Valentina also sent me the little teaser, the trailer, I suppose, for The World is a Little Blurry, or whatever the documentary is called that's coming out in February, I believe. And that thing looks dope. Whoever did the editing and stuff like that, it looks dope. Looks like they're definitely going to go through a few years and stuff, following the chronicles of Miss Billie and, of course, my boy Phineas and stuff. So that looks pretty cool. Let me know who's excited about that, or where, when, how, who you're going to watch it with. Down in those comments, duders. And of course, more special shout outs to Windstrike out there. How's it going? I appreciate you. It says 4th year interview is arriving on November 30th. Billie Eilish. Same interview, the 4th year. Well, hey, Windstrike, I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and we're going to check it out. What other Billy friends are out here talking about this? Aurora Borealis, how's it going? I appreciate you. Says, hello, long time no see. Smiley face. I just wanted to say, please react to Billy's 4th year Vanity Fair interview. You've probably seen that it's out already. Thank you! Exclamation point. I did see that it was out. Sorry it took me so long, but you guys know I was going to check it out. And my wife, Billy, how's it going out there? Says, please react to the new Vanity Fair interview by Billie Eilish, year 4. And to that I say, okay, about to check it out. And Blaze Arwin, of course, how's it going? Said, hey, check out Song Exploder's recent podcast with Billie Eilish and your boy, Phineas. They talk about everything I wanted. I think you will enjoy it very much. I certainly did. Be well. That was from a couple weeks ago. I did not check out the Song Exploders podcast, but I wanted to tell you guys about it and remind myself right here, because after this, I'll probably check that out. Let me know who's seen it. Definitely sounds like something I'm into. Thanks, Blaze Arwin. I appreciate you. Of course, Antia55 says, I love the song. It's very catchy. She said she wanted to make this like joke video and not so serious, but hey, I loved your reaction as always, my Billy friend. And I love you guys watching. Thank you for responding and commenting and all that and watching. They were talking about Therefore I Am, I suppose. And I actually, that song totally grew on me, as well as the video and stuff like that. You know, we got the COVID times and stuff. And what is cooler than like a teenager running around the mall, like an abandoned mall and stuff. Like, it's pretty cool. I guess I was just expecting like a sort of a big production, from Billy, I suppose. Anywho, Gigi out there. How's it going? I appreciate you. Says, I love how much fun she's finally having. It's like every 18-year-old's dream to run crazy through the mall. That's hilarious. I literally was just saying that. I hear you, though. We're all used to Billy and Phineas killing it every time with production that we can't help expect some sneaky surprises to drop. This is awesome in its own way, showing us the bad guy fun side when some of these. I agree, and I literally, I've had some time to reflect on it, I suppose, since then. So here it is. We're going to check it out. And of course, the always lovely Townsend Wright on the Instagrams also mentioned the 4th year interview. I think maybe also sent me a clip of that documentary that's coming out as well. So since this one is kind of long, I'll try to keep the blabbing to a minimum. I've got the Billie Eilish same interview 4th year up here, and I'm super excited about it. Have I said that yet? Looks like it already has over 24 million views, so I think a couple people were waiting for this. On the Vanity Fair channel, of course, and let's see. Vanity Fair has time capsuled Billie Eilish's responses to the same questions for the last 4 years and tracked the now 18-year-old stars, which, by the way, isn't she almost 19 soon? Let me know about that. I know some people were starting to post about that. From winning 5 Grammys to adopting her new dog Shark. See how much Billie's life's changed in 2020. And that is a lovely introduction from Vanity Fair, if you ask me. So let's just full screen this bad boy. If you're new to my channel and you enjoyed the content so far, subscribe because it helps, I don't know, push out more videos. And I don't know, I got plenty of other content too. So just check it out and let's be internet friends. And let's check out this interview.
My name is Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish.
My name is Billie Eilish.
Let's see what changed. Yeah. Oh, I love
This
it.
is getting out of hand. I am Billie Eilish. I'm doing this shit till I'm 90.
Nice.
So get ready for it.
I think it's October
I actually
18th.
I actually am already wondering, like, are they literally just gonna do this until she's like 30 or something? Is this the last one? I don't know, but I do like the Brady Bunch effect, kind of looking around and stuff. I should do that. I should do that with my videos actually, and just look around at other versions of myself. That would be sick. Anyway, I'll shut up.
It's
This is a long one.
2017.
It's October 18th, 2018.
October 18th, 2019. October 18th, 2020.
Is there a significance to
15.
this
I'm
date, by the
16.
way?
I'm 17. I'm 18.
I have 257,000.
I have 6.3 million.
40.7 million. 67.5
Whoa.
million.
67.
Where are these people coming from? Like, that's my question.
The most followed person
That's
that
pretty
follows
funny.
me is Chloe Grace Moretz.
Katy Perry, maybe?
Justin Bieber. Ariana Grande.
Ariana Grande.
With 204 million followers.
That's pretty dope.
It's a picture of me
I've
and
actually been getting into some Ariana Grande. I just watched, I'll put out a reaction to Positions soon and stuff like that. But I like her voice and stuff. She's pretty cool too.
Charlie XCX.
Isn't it the one about me smiling? 10 million? That's a lot.
5 Grammys. Won 5 Grammys.
Because I have everything I wanted in the background, like grooving.
Wow, I will be 18.
It's a little distracting.
I never thought I'd be 18. Hopefully.
I can't even like pay attention because like everything I wanted is in the background. I'm all like, they can't distract you when you're watching this, party people. If you feel me, hit that subscribe button. If you don't, tell your mom to.
Hopefully I look fly. What is that quote? Will I have accepted the things I cannot change? And will I have changed the things that I cannot accept? It's a good thing to think about. What changes, you know? What endings, what new beginnings? Oh God, that did not age well.
Hey, look at these earrings. These look like really familiar, by the way. Why do I know? Why does that symbol look familiar? Is that somebody like, I don't know, somebody in the Biz's design or something? Is it her design? I don't know. Cool earrings, though. Maybe I just saw it in the preview. I don't freaking know, duders. I'm just talking. She looks like she's like embarrassed of her answers from last year or whatever. That's pretty funny. It'll be interesting to see. Like, I don't know. At first she seemed kind of sad, and then she's kind of getting older. She's still joking around and stuff. She was still like funny, but seemed happier last year or whatever. And now it seems like already like maybe she's like maturing or something like that, right? Like she's still herself and stuff like that. Still seems pretty happy, but she seems like maybe she's maturing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to really stop talking now.
Talk about what's gonna change, what's gonna be different in a year. Your whole life will have gone. But not just you, everyone, because coronavirus. Definitely not where I thought that I would be currently, but I'm also not mad at it. I'm very, very lucky to have had this year play out the way it did, because for a lot of people it was literal hell, and I am very aware that I have been pretty blessed for the fortune that I've had this year, even though the year has sucked. It's still, you know, whatever. We're alive still, you know?
Nice.
I don't know. The thing is,
nice
like, I don't really
answer,
have any
right?
free time, but then I also kind of, it's weird, I contradict myself because I kind of don't really like having a day off because I get off the hustle. I get out of the groove, you know, I get out of like, my vibe. I hope
her
whatever.
like skin is majorly different, by the way. I'm not saying she looked bad. I'm just saying it's like nice and clear. It looks like she's glowing these days and stuff like that. Just like significant difference from back there. And I mean, you could tell from last year's too, but I feel like as the years go on, like, I don't know, it just looks more and more gorgeous, I suppose, right?
Amount of off days I want next year, I get. Like, if I want 100 off days next year, I hope I get that. I hope I'm listened to. That's basically it.
I really said 100 days.
Yeah.
100 days, I said. Oh, bitch, you got what you wished for. You happy?
Oh man.
You happy? Cause
That's pretty funny. Yeah, she seems like she's still the same person. She seems happy, but she does seem like she's maybe maturing a little bit, right? She's kind of like looking back and like making fun of herself or whatever. She's just like growing as a human, which we all do and should, I suppose, right? I don't know.
damn.
But yeah, that sucks.
This is the most amount
that
of
Corona was
time
coming,
off that I've had in, 5 years now. I think that goes for a lot of people, but that was even true for like the first month of quarantine. We had 3 weeks off and I was like, wow, this is the most time off I've ever had. I can't believe it. It's so great. It's like a free vacation and we'll go right back out on tour in a week and we'll be fine. And clearly we were all wrong with that and we look like clowns now.
Clearly.
But
that's how I was feeling at the beginning too.
I have
a couple weeks off. This is cool.
and created things that I don't think I ever would have created without this period of time. This amount of time and this just life itself. I would like things to be normal though. Again, I would like that.
Yeah.
I will say
I feel that. I feel that, William Eyelash, and that's kind of where I'm at. I do like alone time and kind of wanted some time off because we're always working, the hustle and bustle of life and stuff like that. But at this point, it is kind of like, it's getting old now, right? It's kind of like, okay, that was fun for a minute, but let's get back to normal, right? I feel you, William. I feel you.
I'm grateful for what it's given me. I really wanted to go on that world tour. We started it, got 3 shows in, canceled, flew back home. I really wanted to get a Lamborghini. You better have a Lamborghini. It's not that I couldn't have, there were so many other things that were so much more important. There's more people to give that money to. There's way, way more, and I cannot stress it enough, way more important things going on than a fucking Lamborghini, so.
Wait, did she say she does have one? Sorry about the ads, duders. I'll do a typical ad dance. Maybe I should get YouTube Red. Or maybe YouTube should pay me to tell you guys to get YouTube Red. What do you think? Hashtag looking for sponsors. Anyway, now I totally forget what I was gonna say because of the ad or whatever. Oh, did she just say she does have a Lamborghini? Or she just really wanted one and was thinking about it? But that's pretty cool. I mean, I'm sure she could do a lot of stuff and also get a Lamborghini. That's kind of dope that she's sort of thinking about that. Like, I don't need a freaking Lamborghini. There's lots of other important things. Seems like she really is just like growing as a human, And that's dope. That is super dope.
I have now that I did not have a year ago is my little pooch puppy Shark. Shark, come here.
Shark. I'll snap.
This is Shark.
By the way, oh, that's so cute. I think I've seen a couple people maybe post this short clip of this on the Instagrams or something like that. This freaking dog, super cute, but also don't shark your shoes out there, party people. Gotta watch out for that guy, right? With the closet full of shoes and stuff like that. By the way, let me know what you think about that. That first picture that she showed, those were definitely like pink and mint green, right? She's trying to say that they're like white and something like that. Maybe I'm gonna blame the Apple algorithm for how it takes pictures and stuff, because even when you take photos, it even looks like your teeth are a little whiter or something like that. So I'm sure they have some kind of algorithm. But that first picture that she showed in that story, that was totally like mint green and pink, right? And then she was trying to be like, no, they're white or whatever. Or maybe it's the other way around. I forget. But I agreed with everybody else. And she was like telling us that we were crazy. But I don't know. What color did you see? Let me know down there, duders. Okay, I really need to shut up, though, because this one's long. So I'm going to try to listen and just like react with my face. Okay? Okay, I'll shut up.
My son.
Subscribe.
He is so silly. Look, oh, he's wagging his tail. This is Shark. So didn't have him a year ago because he's only 8 months old. All right, I'll let you go, bud.
Wait, is it a pit bull? I don't even know.
The people that support me, my fans, which I don't like to call fans, my family, Finishing this album.
Awesome.
And doing the most crazy shows I'm capable of doing in the next month. Maintaining my happiness, which I've been experiencing for like the first time in many years. I want to stay happy. That's a big goal for me. So cute. I love that those are all very
make yourself
genuine.
Cry.
Those were 100% what I was feeling very strongly. It's so weird, like what we take for granted. Like, I would never have thought that I wouldn't be able to do shows one day. So much time spent me dreading tour, dreading press, dreading this, dreading that. And like I had no idea that I was dreading something that I would one day not even be legally allowed to do. Like that's what's crazy to me. The shows are like
I never even thought about that literally until right now.
Like I've ever been good at. I know that sounds stupid, but it's like the only thing I've ever done that made me feel like I belonged. Maybe it's cliche, I don't know. Lord, keeping my family safe and
being happy,
you know,
same thing.
Staying up. There isn't much else to do right now.
Nice.
Everything matters differently than a year ago.
She does seem like she's a little like beaten down or something from the coronavirus, right? Like kind of like I feel the same way, and maybe a lot of people out there are feeling that way. It's just kind of like I'm ready for this to be over. I want to go back to normal kind of deal, right? She doesn't seem like sad, but it's just kind of like probably repetitive, doing the same stuff every day, like a lot of us, right? What have you guys been up to during this quarantine? Let me know down in those comments.
Honestly, everything. I really can't even think of one thing. Like, all the things that I felt like mattered most a year ago matter less. All the things I felt like mattered the least a year ago matter more. I learned so much more about just the way people are living that I wasn't aware of. Climate crisis and social injustices and, you know, kind of all the bad things, and I think made me think differently. It's not like I wasn't aware, I just learned more and thought about it differently and, you know, was more open to learning, and it's been a crazy year.
People think I'm pregnant. A lot of people thought I was pregnant for a second.
That I sold my soul to Satan.
There's this picture of me like running from my car to my brother's front door on like 110-degree day in a tank top, and everyone's like, damn, Billy got fat. I'm like, nope, this is just how I look. You've just never seen it before. So that's like the most current one, but whatever.
Rude? Who the heck does that?
I don't know. I think that's not really for me to decide. I think, yeah.
Well, that she doesn't take it like too seriously, like take it to heart and let it affect her. She's just kind of like, whatever, fool, you know, kind of deal. That's cool. Like I said, she definitely still seems happy. She just seems like she's like maturing a little bit, right? She's not like cursing every 5 seconds, and she's kind of taking the answers like maybe a little more, I don't want to say like seriously or something. It's just like more mature or something like that. Little maybe classier or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably saying that wrong. Whatever, dude.
Because you're you. They're not looking up to you so that you'll tell them something that you would never actually tell them. They're looking up to you so that you tell them something that you would tell them yourself. So I love having kids relate to me and tell me that I make them feel comfortable in their bodies. Like that, if I can do anything, I want to do that. So
Dope.
It's really hard to talk about my life and have it not sound like I'm bragging. Sometimes I'll catch myself in a conversation with someone acting like I'm in an interview. And in interviews, you're trained to talk about yourself and not ask the other person about themselves. And so I'll catch myself in conversations where I'm like, shit, like I'm
must have
not...
just watched this again or something.
I'm being interviewed. I'm acting like I'm being interviewed instead of acting like I'm talking to a human being.
Such a good point. I will never stop talking about that. I'm glad that I was definitely aware of it a year ago. I feel so much better about it now. I was so insecure about where I was, so I felt like I was always having to prove like what I did and what I do and like who I am and whatever. But something about it getting bigger and bigger makes me almost more comfortable not proving myself.
That makes sense.
For a while now.
That actually makes a lot of sense. That's a good point. She actually is bringing up a lot of good points, I guess. You know, you don't think about maybe just being a normal person or something like that. Well, like I said, she's just getting more mature. It's cool.
I've been
cool to see her grow, right?
Really having an identity crisis a little. I think it was December. I did some like radio show performance, and the entire show I felt like I was pretending to be Billie Eilish. Like I felt I completely wasn't looking at myself as myself. I was just like totally seeing it from not my own perspective, and it was so weird. Happened multiple times at like award shows and whatever. I felt like a parody of myself. I've felt a little bit better about it lately. It's just like you forget, like I'm literally 18. It's funny that I'm expected to have found myself and stick with it. You know, it's like, you know, I'm trying different things out. I'm trying different
ways of living and styles and personalities and, you know, hairstyles and clothing and shoes, and like I'm just trying it all out because I'm like a growing fucking girl. I've definitely had like moments
it's hard for us to understand that these people are just human sometimes, and I've said that before. But yeah, she's just human, right? Just growing girl, like she said. That's cool. I liked all these answers. I think this might be my favorite one so far. You know, still making us laugh a little, and still being herself and stuff. But like I said, just more mature, I suppose.
Like reaching out to a couple people, but every time I do it, I kind of like stop myself because I'm like, this is so weird. You know, I've had some conversations with Bieber about this where we just, you know, talk about
pretty crazy
the craziness of our lives and whatever. Like Ariana has been really cool about stuff. Those are some people that I feel like have really shown me support, and like, you know, even like Katy Perry told me that I could reach out to her whenever and talk about it because it's crazy, and you know, that's really important, and I think it's good. Gaga has said it to me before. It's, you know, it's nice to hear from people.
It's just normal, like whatever. Like, yeah, I talked to Lady Gaga the other day, and you're just having conversations about this. I love that, how they're just like, oh yeah, totally. Just talking to all these freaking greats that are alive today and stuff. Whatever, no big deal. At least she did say that it feels weird, right? Even to a star like herself or whatever. That has to be weird, right? It's like, hey, I need some advice on this very specific thing that only us kind of people ever go through, kind of deal. I don't know. It's really strange. I never thought about this stuff.
Like, have gone through this and know what it's like, and went through the shit of it and went through the amazing parts of it. And it's like, it's nice to hear people with me. But at the same time, like, no matter like how many people are there for you and have gone through similar things, it's like nothing ever happens twice.
A tattoo, maybe? No face tattoos.
That's true. Nothing ever happens twice. Like, as similar as maybe it can be at times for different stars and different people or different things that happen in their life. You know, it is it's the same but slightly different or whatever. Like, nobody's ever going to experience what Billie Eilish has ever experienced. Nice. Very insightful, I suppose, right?
The only two tattoos I want to get are the ones that barely anyone could see.
I did get a tattoo. But you won't ever see it. I did what I said I'd do. What do you expect?
With Target's same-day delivery, you can order today and get it today.
Get out of here, ads. Don't go to Target.
Okay, well,
people.
I looked at my phone.
Don't freaking shop at Target. I'm gonna delete that at some point. But whoa, did she just totally say that she has a tattoo that we're never gonna see or something like that? I mean, does anybody else out there totally need to know what tattoo she got now? Because I'm gonna be honest, I kind of need to know what freaking tattoo she has. Sure, there's a little bunch of little rascals out there already on it. Let me know what you know. I don't even need to see it. I'm just curious what, maybe where she got it. I don't know. Now I'm intrigued though. What's up with that tattoo?
That's what I did this morning when I woke up. I looked at my phone. I think I made myself a burrito for breakfast with a gluten-free tortilla. I woke up and
where the burrito stuff comes from.
That's what I did. Hey, it's the first thing I did, dude. You asked.
I looked at my phone.
I remember her saying, was that even in the last interview? I kind of don't remember her saying that. Did she just say I woke up and I pooped? Well, hey, she's not shy. I mean, I feel like she didn't really need to say that one, but that's pretty hilarious. That's the kind of, I don't know, sort of crass stuff you get from her. Is that the right word? With her cursing and that kind of stuff. I do like it. It is like, it's endearing, even though I guess it's technically probably like gross or something like that. But she does it in like this endearing way, I suppose.
What I did? I looked at my phone. Classic day.
Face recognition, like there's no home button. What the heck? They've made monograms crazy. What the hell is a monogram? A hologram is what I meant.
It's crazy that you can charge your phone by like putting it on that little disc. Robots, dog, like please.
Induction charging, party people. Induction. It's actually not that fancy, but whatever.
Doing stuff.
That's another
Let's leave the robots in the lab. Don't let them come out here.
Honestly, the news is so bad, I can't even...
Hold on, pause.
Oh yeah, Beyonce had some twins. And
robots, dog, like please.
Is what I meant.
It's crazy that you can charge your phone by like putting it on that little disc. Robots, dog, like please.
Robots.
Robots doing stuff. Let's leave the robots in the lab.
Robots.
Don't let them come out here. Honestly, the news is so bad, I can't even... Oh yeah, Beyonce had some twins, and she still looks fly. Kehlani's pregnant. Greta Thunberg, honestly, she's been
in that first
kicking people.
In this first interview here, her voice sounds different or whatever. She actually sounds a lot younger. Like, I feel like her voice has changed a little bit since then, actually. I did notice that when I listened to some of her older songs from like the EP and stuff. I feel like she almost has like a different singing voice. I kind of like a lot of her older songs better. I'm finding too. Maybe not better. I don't know. They're different or whatever. It's hard to kind of compare when things are different. But I do like her kind of older voice there too. But just noticing now, even in her speaking voice, it's a little different. She was pretty young, so.
Was ass.
Literally, that Trump might lose. Like, that's it. And that's not even a guarantee.
Oh, he's
I guess a
definitely
positive
gonna
thing
lose.
would be that a lot
He
of
lost.
people that say that they've never voted are voting for the first time. That is huge news.
Nice. That is pretty cool. I actually voted for the first time last election. I'm not into politics. I've said it before. But this time I just feel like it was too important to, like, I don't know. Even if the vote does, like, if the vote counts or it doesn't count or whatever, I feel like I couldn't just sit by or whatever. And if it did matter, then I needed to be a part of it. And same thing with last time. I voted for Hillary. Apparently we lost that one too, even though she won more votes. But at least Biden's in this time, and I'm excited about it. And actually, this cat freaking Donald has gotten me into the politics. Like, I don't ever want a cat like that to be around ever again. So I'm actually from here on out going to be voting and going to be into it. Kind of practice what I preach, I suppose, from now on. But yeah, it's my little update. I'll shut up. This is about
Have
William.
hope, at least.
Let me know what you did with the voting situation or how you feel about
gives us
them.
some hope. That gives us something, and maybe an opportunity to get better.
I'm pretty afraid of people dying.
Yeah,
Not me dying,
opportunity to get better, not dying.
like the people around me dying. The people I love dying. Or being, fatally injured, or,
Ugh.
some sort of brain damage. It's just something that would change them
I've actually
drastically.
been thinking about
or-
that stuff a lot too, like car accidents, or I don't know, right? We do take things for granted a lot, and even just random things could happen like any day. So I don't know. Just make sure you tell the people that are around you that you love them all the time, right? Don't take things for granted.
Yeah, that
Hitting heavy.
would really be. That's probably my biggest fear is
Hitting heavy.
the people I love, like, dying.
It's tough because that, at the time, was like kind of an irrational fear. That was kind of just like an overthinking fear, and now it's actually a real thing to fear.
That's true.
Because people are losing their loved ones, and now it's like actually a real possibility. So it's just about
Unless
staying
you're
safe. Honestly, same for a year from now, because I don't know what will have happened in a year. And that is...
Unless you don't believe in the virus, because that's like a logical thing to not believe in a virus.
In itself, it's terrifying, especially with like the unknown of what next year looks like.
Being Apple's Up Next artist. I did Ellen last week.
That's still dope.
Jimmy Fallon.
Apple's Up Next
so
artist,
many
that's still
festivals.
sick.
I just sold out a headlining arena tour. Had a #1 single, biggest selling album of the year.
But her live, nothing.
5 Grammys.
Oh yeah, 5
1,
Grammys.
2, 3.
Wait, that
4,
wasn't this year.
5.
Wasn't that last year?
Performed at the Oscars.
Do you see her face? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's just like, like she still can't believe it. That's dope. I love that she's kind of still like, she's human, but she's still like this growing girl, and you can see like that she's still like this giddy, like excited person to be a part of this too, right? Like, I don't know. She was saying it before, like she kind of like looks at herself from an outside perspective sometimes, but she also is Billie Eilish at the same time, so that's still got to be weird. And I love how that actually comes out, like with her little like, oh my god, like there's sometimes where she's like, oh, I'm badass. Yeah, heck, obviously I won these Grammys because she's being like the star Billie Eilish, but that she's like the kid or whatever, or like the girl Billie Eilish, like I don't know, just reminds me of back in the day, like when we're like little kids, like dreaming of these things or whatever, and now her dreams are actually coming true. It's dope, duders.
Had a #1 single, biggest selling album of the year.
What about her live? I thought that live stream
1,
was
2,
pretty cool too,
3,
right?
4.
Anybody see it? I didn't see it, but it looked cool.
Performed at the Oscars. met like every celebrity that's ever existed, and it was the most overwhelming, insane, surreal thing I've ever experienced. I went to the Brits, I won a Brit, it was amazing, I performed. We recorded the Bond theme song, working with Hans Zimmer and the orchestra to record it. Completely surreal and amazing. I started my World Arena tour, and then, you know, the world kind of died. But before that, you know, it was quite a year. It started off very strong. Then other things happened.
That's still sick.
You know, we went to tons of protests. We fought for people. That was a big thing this year, too. Huge accomplishment, I feel like. And we will never stop fighting. I will never stop fighting for you, Brianna. I will never stop fighting for all the black and brown people that have lost their lives.
Black Lives Matter.
Police brutality and literally just racism. Never gonna stop fighting for you. Ever, ever, ever.
Dope.
I will do what I can. And I stand by that. You know.
I love that she took that much time to, like, say that, right? That was, like, a whole minute of, like, she wanted to make a point to talk about that. That's dope. Black Lives Matter. I don't know. I don't even feel like getting into other stuff right now.
To police brutality.
She's dope.
And literally just racism. Never gonna stop fighting for you. Ever, ever, ever. I will do what I can. And
That's sick.
Stand by that. You know, I have such a huge platform. Like, why would I want to waste that? Yeah, it's easier to say nothing, but it's like, that's not gonna help anything, and it's not gonna, I don't know, I don't get the point of silence. I think there's a difference between silence and processing, and I think that is like a big thing that people need to understand, is that you gotta think through what you're gonna say it in the right way. I think it's really important to speak up, but also be respectful. You know, it's been a year of just trying to speak up for everything you believe in, and
that's true. It's also difficult too when the situation is for like different kinds of people or whatever. I feel like the same way, being like a white dude or whatever. Like, I want to speak up and say things and help people, but I don't want to do it in the wrong way or come off like the wrong way or push certain kinds of people away because of the way that I say it. You know what I mean? You do want to be helpful. I feel the same way, even though I just have like a small YouTube channel or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. You guys know, if you follow me on the Instagrams, I'm not scared to say things.
Processing.
Too, so.
And I think that is like a big thing that people need to understand, is that you got to think through what you're going to say it in the right way. I think it's really important to speak up, but also be respectful. You know, it's been a year of just trying to speak up for everything you believe in and fight really hard, you know? There's nothing else to do. Like, why wait until you experience it to fight for it? You know what I'm saying? Like, just fight for it already. I hope that we have more years of fighting, and I hope that something fucking changes.
Brockhampton.
Tierra Whack is sick.
My favorite artist is techno.
Tierra
I'm
Whack.
loving some Arlo.
Yeah, I didn't really know who she was before, but I actually I think I listened to like a song or something. I saw like a short video. I kind of want to bring her up on the channel. She seems really cool. Like just different kind of. We should check her out. Who's messing with Tierra Whack out there? Let me
Parks. Honestly, Ash Nico has some slams. Like, I can't even lie to you. I fucking love the Strokes album.
That's dope that she just talked about Ash Nico. I'm starting to like Ash Nico a lot too. That's interesting that she listens to her, apparently. That's cool.
The most recent one. TikTok songs are burned into my brain, but, you know, it is
Strokes.
what it is. That's what
I've been seeing a lot of Instagram ads and stuff for the Strokes, too. I feel like we should maybe check those cats out. Anybody mess with them? Let me know out there, duders. Don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the content, you little rascal. Unless you're scared. Are you scared? Are you scared? Just hit it. Just hit the button. Just... Sorry. I promise you won't be verbally accosted every time you watch.
20 is. Some of them are good though, so I'm, you know, whatever.
My family, I'm always talking to my family, always.
Probably still
every second of my life. My mom and dad still come on tour with me. Phineas still comes on tour with me every day.
Pretty much every day. We're always together, always talking, always, you know, whatever. It's great. I love my family. I am so lucky to have my family right now. Not only with me, but like well and alive. It's been fun. It's been good.
Shout out to Maggie Bayard, by the way. She's awesome.
It's been good. You know what I'm about to say.
Ad.
Fruitvale
Station. Nice. Oh, I knew it. Oh, stinking ads. Hey, I knew it, though. I totally knew it. I still didn't watch that movie yet, by the way. Sorry about this. Don't get that. Don't get that. Watch me dancing. Watch me dancing.
Only from Verizon.
Boom. Fruitvale Station. I had no clue what that was. I've since at least saw the cover of the movie or whatever. Maybe I should check that out, actually. Maybe this is a perfect opportunity. Who else has seen Fruitvale Station? Is it worth it? Let me know, duders.
I'm single. And about to turn 18. For the first time in my life, I don't feel the need to be with anyone. I don't have my eyes on anyone. I'm not in the mood. And I'm totally fine with that.
Feeling that way?
Same shit. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's my favorite part of the last video.
I'm in pretty much the same place. I don't have a boyfriend, and I'm happy. Like I'm not worried at all. I
Which
love
was the
it.
one where she was lying and she did maybe have a little boyfriend. Was it two videos ago? I don't know. I know somebody in the comments was mentioning that too, but that's funny. She was like real excited about that. Like, I'm still doing my own thing.
I'm not opposed to anything. I'm not, pushing anything away or forcing something. I'm just like steady and cool with it, which is great. So it's a good place. I'm still with 17-year-old Billie.
Fashion is like the main one. I love fashion. I always have. I want to direct videos. I want to have my own clothing line.
Dirty does.
I want to have my own everything.
Dirty does.
Lots of cars.
That's awesome.
Such a car nut. Little girl. That's super cute. Well,
it is interesting.
Once again,
that is true. What's up with that?
I did it.
I guess she just likes cars, huh? She does seem to be talking about cars a lot back then, but that's dope. Talking from 2017, and she literally accomplished like her aspirations. That's sick.
Yeah, fashion is still my expression. I definitely am not as like interested as I used to be in designing as much as I was, because I think there are more things that I like doing than designing and kind of like curating and stuff, but I still am like very in charge of my clothes, and I have a clothing brand, so there you go, a little bloche.
Bloche?
I direct my own videos, Billie. I do. Yes, you got what you wanted.
I used to think the industry sucked because
she wanted
was miserable.
Well, almost.
And it wasn't my team's fault, it was just where I was at the time, and that's why I thought that it was that. I just feel like the industry is thought of as this like whole cult type thing. It's like this big, like I always see these fucking trolls online, like the industry is where all the people sell their souls to the devil. Like, whoa, that's very taking it far.
Sounds like some cool Trumpster conspiracy theories or something like that. Which, the key words there are conspiracy theories and stuff like whatever. Guess you can just believe anything on the internet these days, huh?
Like the fucking people in my comment section, holy shit.
That's still
so true. I feel the same way. Everybody's kind of like made to hear like the industry and go like, fuck the industry, For some people it's totally true. Some people have terrible, terrible experiences. I had a couple experiences where I was like, this is some bullshit, but it's not like the industry does it. It's just the people around you. And I also have been really lucky to have the team that I have.
Yeah, it's just with
and
everything.
That I have had since the beginning.
It's not
and
like some evil, corrupt plan or something like that. Like, it's the same with everything in all walks of life, in all places on the planet Earth. There are good people and there are bad people and stuff, right? It's not some, like, weird, evil conspiracy that's bringing everybody down or something like that, right? Because there are good people that would say stuff about that stuff, and but there are just crappy people and good people, right? I don't know, just thinking out loud. Let me know what you think or know, duders.
There's some weirdos,
Feel
like
free
there's
to
some
chat
weirdos,
in the
and there's some
comments.
weirdo groups of people that you just kind of gotta get away from. But it's just about knowing your people and knowing your boundaries and like who you trust and stuff.
I want to learn that it's all worth it because it's tiring as heck. The shows make it worth it. The shows and the supporters. I was taking it for granted, and that makes me really mad, and I don't want to be, and I just was.
So true. So true. Yes, it's worth it, for sure. Absolutely worth it.
It's good to know.
Absolutely. I would not change it for anything else. I can finally say that it's worth it. But you can't just be like expecting it to be worth it. You gotta like change some stuff around, make sure you're happy, make sure you got what you need, and then it will be worth it, yes.
Nice.
Having the approach that no one's had.
Just like mature, lovely answer, right? That's what I'm getting out of it. She seems to still be herself. She seems a little happier, and she's just more mature these days, which is to be expected, I suppose. And I like that. That's dope.
Trying to write something no one's written.
See, that's why I'm still bad at it, because that's what I was trying to do.
I kind of have no idea what to expect. Like last year, I thought I knew what people would like for my album, and I thought I knew like what would be popular, and I was so wrong.
I have gotten so much better at it. I feel so much more confident in my writing. I feel like I know myself better. I'm better at advocating my opinions and communicating, and I think Phineas and I have just like seriously just like really gotten in the groove. We do it so fast. Like there was like a period of time, like a month ago or something, I was just like, we were just texting the label like, song done, another song done, another song done. So I'm so much better at it. I love it so much more. I actually really do enjoy it now.
That's awesome.
And I do feel like I'm pretty good at it now.
I'm kind of glad that we got this year off, like for them to be able to do stuff like that. It seems like not even just Billie Eilish and Phineas and stuff. It seems like all these artists are they've had like a lot of time to sort of reflect and give us a lot of cool material maybe that we wouldn't have even gotten if this didn't happen. Like a couple Netflix documentaries and stuff like that, right? Ariana, Shawn Mendes and stuff, and like, I don't know, lots of these live stream shows and stuff. Just lots of cool content that we got this year that almost is a direct result of the pandemic, which is, you know, it's like a bad thing too, but I don't know, it wasn't like the, I don't know, I feel like yeah, I don't know, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Whatever, I'll shut up.
To be honest with you,
finish this sucker up.
Like 12, I think, maybe like 14 actually. I think there was like 14ish.
Blank.
All snap.
Blank.
I think Horse Holler out there might have told me that she's sitting on some songs or something. Spoiler alert. Horse Holler, but apparently gonna get some new music.
Blank.
Let's see.
Blank. Like 4.5. Right now I have 16. We've been working, and
16.
I love them all. I love all of them. The first month I was incredibly
You just said she's got 16 songs, duders. I think there's gonna be an album coming out soon. If you feel me, hit that subscribe button. That's pretty dope.
uninspired. I don't know why. I think it was just very overwhelming and scary. And I think after like that first period of time when it came and went, I got so inspired and creative and
keep looking at over there. Her mom or something?
Music that I don't think I would have made. My brother and I don't think we would have even made it at all this year.
Judge me, please.
I don't, and then one word, fucking no. It's my style. I don't know.
Billie Eilish parody is my style.
My brother's my best friend. My brother's my best friend. My best friend is Phineas. But he is also my brother.
We got Drew, we got Zoe, we got Laura, we got Shark, we got my family, my brother. Those is my best friends.
I'm a Verizon engineer, part of the team that built 5G right. We started with America's most reliable network.
Skip it now.
Added
Get out of
5G
here, you little
nationwide
ads.
Maybe
well, I'm surprised she didn't just say Phineas this time. She's spreading the love around this year, I suppose. It's pretty cool. It's really cool, actually. A great idea, Vanity Fair. Kind of giving us all these changes throughout the years. It's really cool to see her kind of grow and get mature, I suppose.
like once a week.
I might be safe if I go to Trader Joe's. I went to Trader Joe's, did not work. I also tried Costco, which I thought I'd be safe at, and that didn't work. Fuck's sake.
Public? What is that?
Oh man.
Public, I have not been in.
It's crazy.
At all. Since March 11th. There were definitely moments in this quarantine where I forgot that I'm me. I was taking Shark to like a dog play group with the rescue place that I got him from. You know, I was like, I didn't even think about it because we had so much nothing for so long. I didn't even think about it. I had like my full like green like right there, full like, you know, wasn't covering anything except obviously a mask. And I was like walking in and there was this car full of people and they were like, huh. And I literally like looked behind me. I was like, what are you looking at? Like forgot, totally forgot. But it was nice. It was really nice.
That actually has to be weird being like super famous and then having this happen and then yeah, I could see that kind of like forgetting like what? That would be pretty crazy to be those people actually to see her too. Just like kind of pull up in a car and Billie's just like hanging with her dog like there for a class or whatever. Just kind of like Billie. How many of you wouldn't be able to talk out there? Let me know down in those comments. I don't know what to do with my hands.
People like before COVID at all, like I don't go in public anyway just because it's a complete disaster.
Yeah, it's a bad idea to do, but I have Googled myself.
Only just the titles because they're what's funny. Like I'm not trying to see myself on like Twitter. That is a no-go. Oh my gosh, don't want to see that because that shit is mean. I look myself up to like laugh. But I really don't want to actually see what's being said. But it's good for a good laugh.
I don't know if I'm more confident. I just think I know what I'm doing more.
Doesn't it to be weird? Like sometimes people make up, and especially when you're like super famous like that, people just make up like crazy, ridiculous stories, and you're just like, huh. Looking at something like, oh, I didn't even realize I was in that state today or something, or I didn't realize I did that, you know? I'm like, that's weird. I was just laying here all day, but apparently this person says this, blah, blah, blah. Really got to be really strange and weird that people are allowed to just like say whatever they want kind of about things. That's why all this misinformation starts spreading on the interweb and stuff like that.
I think I'm less confident, actually.
I feel like I'm probably the most confident I've ever been in my life. I don't think I've ever been more confident than I am now. Yep. Totally true. That first year, I was definitely just like not even thinking about myself, so I wasn't even thinking about confidence. We all know that second year was rough. Last year, yeah, I definitely was the most confident I've ever been last year. I think that's still probably the most confident. I haven't like gone down at all. I just think it pretty much like stayed right there. COVID has made me less confident in myself just because it's made me stop doing the things I was used to doing and got good at. But it's mostly stayed the same. I'm not like not confident, but I definitely was really at my peak a year ago. I was really peaking. Happy girl.
I would tell 16-year-old
She still seems that way, by the way. She like she said, she still seems exactly the same. She's just like, I don't know. It's in the COVID mode, right? Just kind of chill, right? And mature or something. Keep saying the words.
To remember who her best friends are and remember who the people that care about her the most are and not throw them away for somebody else or for something else.
Oof, that hits hard. Knowing the situations that I was talking about. God, how do you prepare someone for this year? I think all I would say is just like, enjoy this. Don't take anything for granted. Don't ever come off stage during this year and think, I didn't really like that show. Nope. And by the way, I'm never doing that again. When shows are allowed, every show is gonna be the best show I've ever done. That's that.
That's awesome.
Come here. Give me yourself. Give me your butt.
Dude. Hey, who's like over here? Do you have like a whole crew of people or like her mom or something? I know she keeps like kind of like looking over when she's like sort of answering. Wow, that was a really dope answer and I like that. She's kind of like realizing the position that she's in and how she's kind of like grateful for it. And yeah, she's just not going to be talking smack about such a cool thing like that. That's dope. I really love this version of Billie, I suppose, as she grows and gets mature. More mature, I suppose. There's probably a better word, but no, mature. I think mature is probably.
All right, like bring in the mom. This is my mom. She is sick as a booty.
Maggie. I don't mind. I can stay here that long.
I love it. I love it too. Hello, baby. His grandma.
Oh, she's got a mask on.
I love you so much.
That's weird. She's got a mask on. I mean, don't they like live in the same spot or whatever? But I guess just being safe.
I love you so much. I miss being on the road with her.
Love that Maggie has a vote on her thing. I would say vote now, but we know that that's over and that Donald Trump lost like 100 times fair and square.
I miss seeing her do her shows because she's so incredible. But I have loved being home with her.
Don't take your parents for granted.
Oh man, that's extra weird seeing her stand right there with the mask on, right? Because she totally, I feel like from here up, that's like exactly like Billie's eyes, right? And Maggie's eyes are Billie's eyes from here up or whatever, right? This is really cool, dude. Nice. Woo! That was sick. That was really dope. I'm glad that I watched that. Hopefully you folks enjoyed me watching. If you're still around, I appreciate you. It was really cool to see her kind of grow. She definitely still seems happier, or happy, and she's getting happier, and she's just kind of coming into her own, just kind of being the I don't know, the adult version of Billie or something like that, which is super cool and mature, still funny, and I'm sure she's gonna bring us some dope music. Apparently 16 songs hopefully coming soon. I don't know, let me know what you know, duders. Again, thanks for showing me that. Subscribe if you're new. You can follow me on the Instagrams at The Real Natural Reaction if you wish, and you can also support me on the Patreon if you feel like doing that. It helps keep the videos coming. I got exclusive content out there, and you can send me, of course, official reactions and stuff. And other than that, I appreciate you watching. Have a splendid day, and I guess I'll just have to catch you on the next Natural Reaction.